computer. So here we are. Thank you so much, Aya, for joining me this morning, this Monday morning, to talk about the mentorship program. And you are already a pro because this is your third mentorship workshop, choreographic mentorship workshop that you take. So first than anything, can you introduce yourself?
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Aya. I'm from London. I live in New York, and I'm a dancer, choreographer, aspiring,
Yes.
and and also a teacher. I teach like kids, beginners, and I also work with developmental disabilities, teaching dance and movement.
Great, great, great. And it's so great to have your energy every Saturday because you have an amazing positive energy. Yeah. So can you tell the people what is to take the mentorship workshop every Saturday morning?
It's a little tiring because I wake up very early, but it's amazing. It's a place to come and learn. I'm feeling like getting re-inspired and connect with other people as well that are kind of on their own choreographic journey. If they're some people are like very experienced, some people less. It's like a community and share ideas, analyze things, and just kind of dive into choreography. I love it. I don't know what to say.
Yeah. If you need to choose three words to define what you gain from the program, what these three things can you put in words?
Well, like inspiration, or like finding creativity. That's two words, but like
It's okay. Yeah.
And yeah, community.
Community. Yeah. We was just talking off camera about that, how magic it is, to be connected, even sometimes for people that that they're in the same city but you don't see because of now for the pandemic, or you re-encounter each other. So what you can say about the community?
I think it's really important. It's been like very not so much right now, but it was like I was like feeling very isolated from dance and just arts, everything, music, everything. I just had like no motivation, and yeah, just being able to connect with other people, even though it's like it's online, it doesn't even feel like it's online. I feel like we could be in a studio. It's just that we're in our own house, very comfortable too. So,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. I think I lost the question.
No, I was talking about the community, how you feel integrated and, met people from all over the world, or also from United States. We are like, we say every class, every morning, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Some people are in Europe. So how you feel about this online community?
Oh yeah, I think it's cool. And I love it. Like some people are not on the same time zone. They're in different places, and just, it's kind of, yeah, it's really fun to connect with people like in other places, and they have their other ideas, different training. It's not like, like sometimes I feel like you're surrounded by people that you all have like a very similar experience. But we have like, everybody seems to have like very different experiences, but the same kind of interest in pushing their own creativity and like choreographic ideas. So it's kind of, I feel like it's broader than it might be if you were in like, oh, we all live in New York and we're all just like,
yes,
even though I know New York is like international and everyone's from all over the place. More because we're not even sharing that we live in the same place. We're just like, yeah.
Yes, exactly. Under different circumstances and how they've been living dance in another part of the world.
Yeah. Oh
You
yeah.
know.
In the I forgot her name.
Dalia in
Yeah.
Cairo. Yeah, she's coming back for the next workshop. So I want to talk about you. Like, you know, I always share text and films and, you know, and dance composition pieces that inspire. For all the material that I send you, which one revolution your mind, your body, your spirits? Some of these texts or some of these films that we discuss in class.
Let me think. Maybe. Well, I think even though I didn't love it that much, like the hacker one.
Ah, when we talk about ritual dance.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't love it, but it was just kind of like, oh, okay. Like it just got
Okay.
me it really got me thinking about
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And cultural appropriation, when we talk about and compare and contrast ritual dance, social dance, and spectacular dance, and how we take out of context some material.
Yeah.
Yeah, and from the 3 workshop you did, first, the first workshop that you did, it was about 2-dimension to 3-dimension. The other one, it was about ritual versus performance, and now we are in form and content. How you can compare? Because, you know, many people think, oh, she's teaching the same workshop every month, and I'm like, I am not. Otherwise, I will get bored very bored too. So what about these the different themes and topics that, by the way, I listen to the students and seeing the work. And so that's why I'm like, oh, we have to work on this, or I have to address this issue, because it come up from the group.
Yeah. For me, they were in the perfect order for me because the first one, like about the 2D, like I was just feeling like, oh my God, I watched like some online things and like, oh, I don't know, like I was just like, anyway, so that one, you know, when you just like open your eyes and you look at something in a new way. So just like thinking about the box, the Zoom, which I guess a lot of people have been doing, teaching on Zoom or whatever, or trying to do things. And then just looking at my own environment in another way. I did try at the very beginning of like everything being closed to like do something, but I just tried like once and I just gave up. But this, like, even though I was like very challenged, I like forced myself to do it. I you know, because it's accountability that I had to show a video the next week. So
Yes.
I spent like so long trying to make something, but like I did it because I knew like I have to show something.
Yeah, that's why.
That. And I feel like that first workshop was really like the, you know, like a catalyst, you know, like I was like at a standstill and I just needed, I just needed a big
push.
Yeah. So that was great. And then the second one about the rituals and everything, that was really amazing. Just to think about, you know, like I felt more, I was thinking, okay, now I'm thinking about my own purpose, my own reasons for dancing, context of dance. I don't know, like
Yeah. Another Zoom.
And now I feel like I'm getting a little more technical into the construction. So everything is just all the different elements coming in, and it's good to have like one main theme for like the 4 weeks, because you know, you have a chance to like, you know, put yourself into that space and then develop your idea, which I really love that like every week we kind of like develop our idea further. So it's not like, oh, we just do one thing and then forget it and then do something completely
Exactly.
related. Yeah. So kind of the structure of it, and then like the readings and everything different every week related to it. It's just like it's like a very educational, but also personal, that you can personalize it to your goal or
your journey, your search. Great. You have any questions for me?
Probably my question is, how do you stay like so motivated and like such a strong, I don't know, like a pillar for like other people to like have their find their own artistry or like develop it? How do you kind of stay, I guess, maybe motivated or keep your passion?
Well, first, it's 30 years, and so it's not, it's a choice that I make long time ago to to mentor, to be there for others. So the fact that I decide that I am prepared, like sometimes I don't say that I feel uninspired, but I read and research a lot. So for me, other artists, books, friends inspire me, including you, including the students. When I see some work and I'm like, okay, we have to address these things because it's not being addressed. It's an influence for me to research as well personally, because sometimes I see an issue in one of the choreographers, like a technical issue or artistical issue, and then it's bounced me back. It's like a mirror. So for me, the educational program is like performance. You feed to the audience, you feed to the students as well. That's why I keep teaching, because I get inspired. And then perhaps my own personal journey is different than some of you, because we come from a different country, from a different culture. We live in a different life with a different situation. So seeing that diversity also make me, oh, why I'm so obsessed, for example, with this research, where I see that the world is going in another direction. So it's very interesting. Like for me, teaching is also nurture me and create questions, because there are certain things that I myself I have processed, but perhaps it's like 10, 15 years ago, and I see it now again, and I'm like, how I'm gonna address, how I'm gonna guide this person into the search without telling them what they need to do, because that's the most difficult thing. For arts, it's not like mathematics that you learn formulas. Here we don't have formulas, so each individual person absorb the information in a different way. So how I can better guide each one. So that's why, I'm telephone call or I send messages, because I really think that education is personalized. So I keep myself energetic because I care. I care about people, and I care about the dance as an art form. So that fuel me. And there's so many issues that we have. Like as a dance form, like how are we gonna survive? How are we gonna keep performing? How they're gonna keep us paying, producing? I'm really, my head is wrapping around. So that's why when I'm teaching these choreography mentorships, I'm really thinking like, what is gonna be the future? How are we gonna choreograph in the future? That's why I decided to collaborate with Todd and talk about the composition of 2D and 3D. And now in November, I'm gonna focus, on choreography for the cameras. I already create a playlist, listen that, with 150 amazing dance films from 1900 until today, and how evolved dance on the camera. So, for me, the fact that I have to teach X months is also a research for myself. Like, okay, what is the best that I can give? What is the best that I can get to share that? So it's like, yeah. Yeah, so I'm thanking you for being part of the mentorship and inspire me as well, Aya. Yeah. You have anything else that you want to tell before we finish the interview?
I would tell anybody, if they want to like move forward and they need like inspiration, motivation, to join the class because it's really fun. It's just perfect. I don't know. For me, it's perfect. And I think if you're thinking about it, like, I think you should just try, and it's just like, yeah, it's just like getting momentum. If you need a little extra boost.
Great.
A great, yeah, it is a very, it's a great space to just be in, even virtual space.
Even virtual.
Embrace it. It's cool.
Well, thank you so much, Aya, and looking forward to seeing your creation, especially this coming Saturday. It's going to be very technical.
Okay. Thanks, Annabella.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.